Nobody's watching yet. But I'm going through some feelings right now, and I want to talk about them because they're pissing me off. It's driving me batty right about now. Oh my God. Hey, Casbet. Hey, Elvis. Hey, Pernell. How are you guys? I decided to go live right now. I'm in the process of getting ready for a vacation, and it is causing me so much anxiety beyond belief. And this is new to me. This I used to go away. Hello, Kaz. Good to see you too. Hey, Elvis. I am. That's what I'm preparing for right now. I just thought I'd take a couple of minutes about having chronic illness and going away and trying to make sure you have everything. You got like other families depending on you. It's waking me up in the middle of the night, like totally. I don't know why. It's really annoying to me. Like I never had any kind of social anxiety. Hey, Frozen Fire, how are you? Welcome. So yeah, the reason why I came on here is I don't understand the anxiety that comes with going away, like having a fun time. And yet you have that certain uncertainty that bothers every inch of your insides. It makes it twist and turn, and it makes you feel sick, and it makes you feel like you're forgetting something, and it makes you feel like, oh, it makes me crazy. It makes me crazy. So I'm just trying to figure out why you get, like, I was just talking with some people, and some people are agreeing with me, like, oh yeah, I get anxiety too right before I go away. I'm like, why is that? Why do we get anxiety? Why is, I mean, I understand why I get anxiety is it's my back. You know, if things don't go a proper way for me to have a certain place to go, to lay down, I freak. I totally freak. And I think that's half my problem because last year we were down, we all went down with like mostly the same people we're going to go down with this year. And they're easy people to get along with. There's no problems. Um, yeah, Frozen Fire. I have anxiety on a normal basis. It just gets more severe when certain things are happening. And lately, I would say for the past 2 years, maybe a year, anytime like we had a long trip away, it would be anxiety for me because, and I know it deals with around my back, and I don't understand why. Like I can't just, oh, this is going to be fun. I'm so excited about this. This is going to be great. We're going to have so much fun. And yet my head can't go there. My head just goes, what about this? And what about that? My husband's like, oh, you need to shut your brain off. I'm like, if only I could just shut my brain off. But it's making me mad, and I have to run an errand sooner than later. But it's not driving. That doesn't bother me. Driving's easy for me. That doesn't cause me a lot of pain. It's just when you go to the beach or wherever it is that you go on vacation, it's normally like you're in walking distance of everything. And when the last time we went last year, with my disease, I had a lot of Achilles heel problems last year. For whatever reason, I don't have them this year. Thank God. I have other issues, but the Achilles would kill me. And we would go to the boardwalk, and then they were like, oh, we can walk home. And I'm like, no, we can't. I'm like, I can't walk home. And because from where we're staying, it's like a good 15, 16 blocks to just the beginning of the boardwalk. And yeah, I can't make that walk, but there is not that there's a good thing. I wouldn't call it a good thing. A friend of mine's coming and she has chronic pain. So she wasn't there last year. So she won't be able to do a lot of the stuff as well. So her and I will probably be like, all right, let's get a cab or let's get an Uber and we'll do it this way. So that kind of puts me a little bit more at ease knowing that there's someone else like myself who's got chronic pain and issues. I am taking my laptop with me. I do plan on doing some stuff. It won't be a lot, but I do plan on doing some stuff because I want to keep my channel going. I just don't want to shut it down for a week. But yeah, I just wanted to talk and see, does anybody else get like anxiety like this when they go away? Does anybody? My family said it. I was a bitch the week before we went on vacation. Yep. My mom was crazy too. I remember that when I was a kid. I'm like, why are you crazy? You're nuts. Why are you being insane? Christmas, she was that way. Growing up, Christmas, vacations. So maybe it is okay. Maybe this is a normal thing that happens as you get older. Or it's just a pain thing. I don't know. I said, oh, I severed my right Achilles, had a crushing injury to my left. Oh, my hips hurt too. Right now, that's where my problem is. I have a generalized anxiety disorder. So yeah, you're not alone. I have anxiety so bad. I have to take anxiety medication each night or I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't sleep at all. And I have no narcotics that I'm on. I don't take any narcotics whatsoever. I only take my medication for my anxiety is not a narcotic. Although they kind of treat it like it is, but it's not. I think it's like a benzo or something like that. Yeah, Kaz, I'm just like, what the frig? I never had social anxiety. Social anxiety was not an issue of mine. So it bugs me that I'm feeling this way. But my friend's husband just came over. We had some chats. So I'm feeling a little bit better now that I talked to him about the sleeping situations. Because like I said, there's 4 families. That's 6 12-year-olds and 2 9-year-olds. Now, with the matter of 4 different families, it shouldn't be that much. But I'm really excited. I know it doesn't seem like I am, but I am. I am excited. I just want to go. I just want to get it over with, get down there, and just be done with it all. That's it. 20 years. I've had anxiety for over 10. I've been on it for over 10. I would say my anxiety, I had anxiety in college. I didn't know what it was, but I couldn't sleep and it would keep me open and it would just be the fact of, studying, things like that. And hey, Megan's Birdie, how are you? Hey, Mrs. Roger Rabbit, thanks for popping in. And the Bryan clan, thank you. I'm sorry I'm going through this right now. I'm just trying to figure out. I want to freaking calm myself down and see if anybody else experienced like when they go away to have fun. Like, do you get anxiety before you go away? Like, I'm noticing some ginger licks. I'm gonna kick your butt. It was a big mistake I made. Very big mistake. Should have never said that. And I said it to my husband too. So now I've got a bunch of people like laughing at me about that. I know. Hello, PK Majal 2. I hope I said that right. Don't want to butcher your name, but that one's a tough one for me. It's just, yeah, I'm looking forward to going away. I have some errands I got to run real shortly, and then my mother-in-law's coming over. No, well, not yet. Ask me if I want to end this yet. No, I don't want to end this yet. But my daughters, thankfully I got them pretty much situated. They're good. Yeah, Red Rub Media. It's been crazy. My anxiety, and it didn't help matters thinking that my friends were down in that thing that happened the other day down in Philly, but thankfully no one I knew was there. None of my friends were there whatsoever at that time. So I was that when I was watching it, and I know I've been keeping up with Red Rum Media when it came to the police shoot standoff or whatever it was. That was crazy, 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 crazy. And I have a lot of friends who are in the Philadelphia police force. No one I knew got shot though. I mean, but still sad because my friend knows a couple of those guys. He doesn't know them all, but he knows some of them. So it's been weird. It's been a really weird week. It's been just a bizarre thing after another this week. And where's Megan's birdie? Yep. Yeah. I have anxiety really bad right here. Yes, but see, if that's, and I'm telling you, weed's a good thing for that as well. That helps out with anxiety big time. Big time. But I can't do that during the day. Can't do that. Yeah, it's in my phone. It's in my phone. I've already ordered, like we're taking I'm taking bagels down. I have to order 2 baker's dozens of bagels with like loads of cream cheese. Yes. Thanks, Red Rub Media. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad everybody I know is okay as well. It was, I can remember because I don't like watching the news anymore, even local news for that matter. Obviously, even local news. And what was that? Today's what? Friday. So it was Wednesday. And there were supposed to be these horrible storms coming through, and I'm waiting because I'm like, I gotta medicate my dog because she's crazy when it comes to thunderstorms. And I wanted to see the weather, and all of a sudden, like they had like these live, and this is when this thing just started happening. And I'm like, what in the earth is going on? And that's when I figured out, like, and then they were showing the live pictures of the cops getting down. You can see the bullets ricocheting off the sidewalk. I'm like, this is like a freaking movie. This is crazy. Guy stayed and did a standoff for, I guess it was what, almost 8 hours? It's crazy. Craziness. Just crazy. And then like all the politicalness goes crazy at this time as well. And it's just like, I don't know what the answer is to end. I mean, this was not like a mass shooting. This was not like someone shouldn't have had a gun in their hand, but this was a drug bust gone wrong. That's exactly what this was. And unfortunately, it happens. It happens a lot. And there's just like maybe not a lot that they see. Now, my friend who I called was a police officer. I asked him, I said, he's like, no. He's like, but did you hear about the one in Northeast last week? I said, I haven't been watching the news. And he goes, yeah, there was a shooting. And he's like, I'm in the yard. And all of a sudden I hear fires going off. He's like, I'm ducking for cover. He's like, it's insane. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hey, Elvis, I have no problem if you want me to promote your live, but you don't do it on my live. Okay? I love you dearly. But if you want me to promote you, ask me. I will promote you myself. But coming onto somebody else's live and trying to promote yourself is not okay. That's actually against the laws of YouTube. So please do me a favor. I will always allow you to come on. But don't, and I think this was part of the things that, don't be sad. This is nothing to be sad about. I'm just trying to point something out to you in case you don't know. To ask somebody to come onto your live, and I think everybody who has a channel understands, you can't ask. You can't ask because YouTube will find out and YouTube will come after you. That is a rule. YouTube has an issue. And I know a lot of creators have an issue with that as well. So I invite people when I want to. And I will always let people come in when I feel like that's what I want to do. But don't, and this goes for everybody. I mean, don't go into someone's live saying, hey, I have a live coming up, or hey, I'm starting a live, or going on and demanding to be on somebody's channel because you don't know what their agenda is. So it just may not fit into the criteria that you are. And it's not that nobody doesn't like you or doesn't think of you or want you around. It's just what's going on with that. I'm just saying, yeah, if being that's fair. It's I just want it to be fair. And you know, Elvis, I've been with you since day one since I started, and I think of you like a kid of my own. So don't take this as like, I'm trying to point you in the right direction. That's all. That was actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Um, and I have absolutely no problems promoting anybody who's doing anything. I love promoting people. But when people come in and start promoting themselves and go in self promotion, that's where it turns. And that's where YouTube kind of comes in as well. So I'm just trying to do you a favor so you don't get yourself in trouble. That's all. Okay? We're good? Good. Hello, all things YouTube. How are you? Yeah, I hate anxiety. And I'm just filled with it right now. And I hate it. It's really difficult. But yeah, so I'm getting ready soon. I have to go run an errand. I had to buy breakfast for Sunday morning, so I had to buy that already. Oh, you guys already started school back. Oh, we haven't done that yet. That's after Labor Day here. I don't know why everybody around the country goes at different times. I don't understand it. Like why there's such. Hey, Judith Scott, how are you? Um, yeah, I don't get it. Like my kids go back after Labor Day. My friends' kids who are in Georgia, they just went back and they got out like end of May. I don't understand why and how things are starting so differently these days. The school year is getting shorter and shorter and shorter as they get older. And as a mom who has to drive one to school every day, it's annoying. This is my last year. My last year of having to drive my kids to school. Don't have to do this after this year. Because then they'll take the bus. We apparently live too close to the elementary school to get a bus. So me and my neighbors will share the responsibility of taking the kids back and forth. So yeah, so I'm packing all my stuff. I got all my dresses. I love wearing dresses. I mean, right now I'm in a skirt and a top, but I love wearing dresses. Thanks, Megan's Birdie. At least you didn't call me Ginger Lick. Hey, Florida Jim. How you doing? So, yeah, I just need a better way how to deal. Like I know how to deal with anxiety. I know what to bring me down. And I know if I'm in bed and I get anxiety, staying down doesn't help, especially if I'm laying down. And because of this fun vacation, which I'm so excited for, I really am, I've got freaking anxiety all over the place, all over. And it just sucks. And this, like I said, this is something new. You guys, you knew me when I was younger. I was crazy. I was absolutely, I worked hard and I played hard. I really did. And I don't regret any of it. It kind of made me the person who I am today. I dropped a like on the video. Thank you. Oh, that's so cute. Thanks, all things YouTube. That was very nice of you. Yeah, I know. I came on here because I was feeling the anxiety and I'm like, what do I have this? And I'm so angry. And I'm like, I'm just going to put this on. I'm just going to put this up, talk to people and see if anybody else has this. Because I'm like, I'm not going to go live today. I got this and that and that and this. And I was like, I'm never going to be able to make live tonight. But I'm getting more done faster than I thought because my mother-in-law helped us out the other day getting some stuff together as well. So now it's just really kind of getting it in the car and getting it to the place that we're going. So I need a break from these four walls. I freaking do. Absolutely. Especially when, and I said this to my husband yesterday, when you're disabled, you don't have a job to go to each day. Like this has now become my job. and you don't have, you're stuck. Like, I have to take my kids here, there, and everywhere, but then where do I go? Here. And I love my home. I do. But sometimes you just need a break. And that's why I'm happy that we have this. Ugh. And our friends are so much fun. Our friends are a lot of fun. They're like so, whatever. Like, nobody cares. And these are people that I went away. I think I might have had anxiety last year because I was like, oh my God, I'm living with 3 families and I don't know how this is going to work out. And when I got there, the house was so small. I'm like, oh shit. like, I'm like, and how many people? So we were the first ones who got there last year. We'll definitely be the first ones who get there this year too. They were the first ones who got there. We were the first ones who got there last year, and then there was another family that I did not know them whatsoever, and they had a daughter who was my oldest daughter's age. I'm like, do you know this girl? And she's like, no, I don't. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's in the other room screaming on the phone. And that's who she's screaming on the phone with, is her friend who they're like this now since last year, but we're all going down together. So probably the Goosens will be right behind us. And then my friends are always late. They won't make it down till 7:00. Because I said, like, where's Deb and the kids? Because my friend Dave came over. Like, where's Deb and the kids? And he's like, they're in the city. Like, what? The day before we're going away, they're in the city. And when we say they're in the city here, you mean New York City. Because it's funny. People will say Center City, and then you know that's Philadelphia. And people say in the city, that's New York. I've gotten used to that. It's really weird when you live in between two really big metropolitan cities. I used to be, like I said, I was a Philly girl. I grew up in Philly, was born in Philly. Everything I did was in Philly. And then I moved to New Jersey. How does that work? I have no idea. I only moved here because of my husband. I would have never moved to New Jersey any other reason why. And I'm not putting down Jersey. Well, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I live here and I can. Richard Plus Films, how are you? Good to have you. I haven't seen you since we went live last week. That was last week. Yeah, that was last Thursday. Yeah, I hate anxiety. It sucks. It seems like the world suffers from it, but they just don't know how, like, what it is. Like, I think a lot of people, I don't know. My husband rarely gets anxiety. It's very rare. Hey, Indie Tech One, welcome. And it just seems like so many people get it for whatever reason or grow into it. Like my friend who's going down, I know she gets anxiety, something fierce, and her child does. So does my child. Like, I didn't have anxiety as a child. As a child, I just lived. Like, it was just the way it was. I might stress over a test, or I might have stressed over a job. Other than that, that's all I stressed over. Your body shakes if you don't take pills. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. I have something called essential tremors, and I shake all the time. And the big joke when I was younger, my best friend's husband who passed away, he used to like, he was like my older big brother that I couldn't stand. And he used to torture me like an older brother would their younger sister. And like every time, like if I didn't eat, and I've always been really like trying to eat healthy. I've always had to watch my weight. Like I've always had to do that because it's just never been an easy thing for me. And so when they think I didn't eat enough, they're like, oh, there she goes. She's shaking. She hasn't eaten enough. And I'm like, shut up. Because I didn't like the fact that he would point that out because there was nothing I could do to stop me from shaking. But the less I ate, the more I shook, even with what I have. But I'm pretty good today, I must say, even though I have anxiety. Yes, you can use my channel if you want to check out other people. I'm also all for that as well. So please do so. I hope you do. it's extra nice when you get depression and sleep all the time, and the anxiety makes you worried that you're sleeping all the time, and then you can't sleep and you lay awake in bed. I'm not laughing, Kaz. That's happened to me. I know exactly what you're talking about, especially when you have to wake up the next day. You're like, oh my God, I'm not sleeping. And you're like, I gotta wake up in this many. I've done that. I've done that before. I have done that. It's crazy. This is the madhouse right here. Madhouse. Hey, hippie chick. Hey, Kendra B. Thanks for popping in. I'm just doing a live before I have to run an errand. I think my mother-in-law just walked in. As a matter of fact, I know she did. I just heard the back door open, although my dog's still laying right here and I just scared the crap out of her. Sorry. And yeah. So both me and my husband, he didn't get to go last year, but at least he gets to go this year. But we have someone coming to watch the dog and staying at the house, and so everything's good. I mean, that way. No, my back door was open. I leave my back door open for the majority of the day. Not open, but unlocked. You know what I mean. Around here, yes, we lock our doors. Yes, we lock everything. There are some people who don't. But, I mean, it's a pretty safe area. But what I've learned in my lifetime is that there's no such thing as a completely safe area. Especially when you get jumped in a very nice area. That was me. So there is no such, to me, shit can happen in any area. So I always watch my back, because once someone's jumped your back, you start watching it after that happens. And that was a crazy story. I was only 19 years old and I was outside my college town and I got jumped, and for Christmas, this guy left me a nice boot print right across my face that said Timberland. It was an embarrassing thing to have on my face. It was embarrassing, and it made me very depressed. Like that was a Christmas I could have skipped, and I kind of did. I didn't want to be a part of it because I got jumped like on the 21st of December, and then, you know, Christmas was right around the corner. I was 19. That was a long time ago. So yeah, always watch yourself. Always be careful of your surroundings. Be careful of who's around you. I can't even tell you like what happened that night, like where this guy came from. He came in from behind me. He knocked me down. He had a knife in his hand. I'm like, I'm dead. He wound up just cutting my purse off of me. But regardless.
You pulled them out already.
Yes.
Do you have a need for this? I grabbed it from Karen's yesterday, to bring it home, and then I thought
that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm on my live, just so you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So sorry.
It's my mother-in-law.
I'll be back.
Thank you. Thanks, Megan's birdie. She's my favorite. She's not my favorite, but she's got a dirty mind like I do. Did they get that guy? Never. They never got the guy. I could tell you kind of what he looked like, but he was never caught. Stole my money, stole my shit. When your dog barks, suddenly you have exactly. If you see my dog, well, she's a hound, and so when she barks, it's not like most of you have heard my dog bark. Oh, it's not a fun thing. And I gotta run. I'm sorry, everybody. I promised somebody I'd meet somebody at 1 o'clock. It's already 12:32. And I got to get ready, but I guarantee you will see me within the next couple of days. I promise. Maybe even tonight before bedtime if I feel like it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll see if anybody wants to go live. Anybody feels up to it, let me know. Okay? Otherwise, I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for listening to me bitch and complain about my anxiety. And like I said, watch where you are, watch your back all the time, because it doesn't matter where you live. Someone can get you in the worst of areas or the best of areas. Just always be vigilant and you'll be good. See you, everybody.